If you have pain in your knee, we're going to go through a real-time exercise progression that may take less than 5 minutes based on the exercises that I shared in this video. So if you want more details on these exercises, be sure to watch that video. But if you're ready to get started with the exercises, let's do this in real time. We'll be going over each of the exercises twice in a 30-second period. Now, the first movement that I talked about in the previous video was to use ice on that knee for 15 to 20 minutes. We're not going to demonstrate that, but I want you to consider a gel ice pack just like this to put around your knee, and to be sure to use a towel or a barrier between your skin and the ice pack so that you don't burn your skin, because you can burn your skin with an ice pack. I know it sounds strange, but we don't want to burn or to damage any part of your skin with an ice pack. So let's get started with the first exercise, and that's called an ankle pump. I have my timer here for 30 seconds, and we're gonna get started with the ankle pump. So position your leg however is comfortable for you. That could be sitting up, it can be laying down, and we're gonna get started pumping our ankles for 30 seconds, and we're gonna work through that twice. So let's get started. This movement is really good for helping to draw some of that fluid out of the knee. If you have a little bolster like this, you can prop your foot up as you do this exercise. We're just pumping it back and forth because that calf muscle works as a sort of sump pump to the leg. So we've got about 10 more seconds, and then we're gonna take a little break and then repeat this same exercise. Keep pumping. All right, that was 30 seconds. And we can reposition. You can lay down to do this exercise. You can do this sitting. The whole idea of this ankle pump is to do this throughout the day a few times. So during this progression, we're gonna do another 30 seconds. Let's go. And working through all of these exercises together, we'll be able to get 2 sets of each of these exercises. And of course, you can repeat this exercise video throughout the day just to get a little bit more motivation to work through these exercises with someone. We're about halfway through these ankle pumps here. Keep going. You can count these out, or you can just set a timer just like I'm doing here for about 30 seconds. All right, that was 30 seconds. Take a little break. Okay, on to the next movement. It's called a patellar glide, and you're gonna wanna position your hand just like a C and place that around your kneecap. Try to be as relaxed as possible, and I'm gonna start the 30 seconds now. So with this movement, I'm just gently gliding my kneecap back and forth, left and right. It may look like just a very slight movement left and right, and if it's too painful, don't go as far. Just give it a little bit of a glide. But we just want to go back and forth, left and right, and after this 30 seconds is done, we'll repeat patellar glides in a superior or inferior direction. So that's an up and down direction. Right now we're going left and right for a few more seconds, and then we'll take a little bit of a break. All right, that was 30 seconds. And now we're gonna go up and down. You can reposition your hand so that the C is going up and down towards your feet, towards your top of your leg. Let's get started. It's really helpful to be as relaxed as possible. You don't want to tighten up that muscle because that patella, that kneecap will tighten and you won't be able to get any movement through that. This is a mobility exercise for the kneecap because we have a tendency to get arthritis under the kneecap or just soreness and stiffness. And this can be a really great way to help relieve some of the pain that you're experiencing around your kneecap. All right, that was 30 seconds of that. So we went through both the side to side and up and down mobilization twice. And now we move on to the next exercise, which is called a quad set. The quadriceps muscle is made up of 4 muscles on the top of your leg, and it helps to straighten out your leg. We can bend it right like this, but straightening it, pressing it into the table is what engages the quad, and that's this exercise here. So we're gonna work into 30 seconds of quad squeezes for about 3 to 4 seconds, and then relax completely and progress through that full 30 seconds. Let's get started. And relax. We don't have to plow through all of these all at once. We're just gonna hold for 3 to 4 seconds and then relax. If it's too difficult for you to squeeze down into the table for a few seconds, you can place a small towel under the leg. And what that does is it gives you a little bit of feedback, but it also makes it so that you don't have to go down as far with this quad set. And so we're just tightening the muscle and relaxing, and then tightening the muscle and then completely relaxing again. Now that was at 30 seconds. We're going to take a little break and then work into another round of 30 seconds. It's important to realize that we don't want to press through a ton of pain, so you just contract to the point that is comfortable and right up to that barrier of pain, and then relax, and you may find that you can gradually go further and further. So let's go through another round of 30 seconds, starting now. We're going to tighten that leg, squeezing the towel, and relax completely for a couple of seconds, and go back down to squeeze the towel, and then relax completely. We're about halfway through. Squeeze the towel and relax. You may find that you go through 5 or 6 of these contractions in 30 seconds, and that's fine. If we do it twice through, it's about 10 to 12 of these repetitions, which is great for this round of exercise. All right, so that was 30 seconds of the quad set. Let's move into the last exercise, which is a heel slide. You can maintain that same position. You can sit up like I am, or you can lay down. I'll demonstrate both ways, but we're just going to slide our heel up and slide it back down. We're going to do that for 30 seconds, starting now. Now, if you're just starting, or if this is painful, you may only be able to raise your leg up to right here and bring it back down. That's fine to do that, and then gradually go a little bit further as you can. And if it's even more difficult, you can use a towel to assist going to that full range. But I don't want you to jam that leg up as high as you can so it's painful or anything. I just want you to go into a pain-free range and then to relax for the next round of 30 seconds. So that was 30 seconds of this exercise. I'm going to perform the next round by lying on the bed and performing that same heel slide. So if you're ready to get started, let's start 30-second counter. Again, if it's too difficult for you to bend that knee, you can use a towel or a belt to go into the point where you're feeling a bit of a stretch in that knee, but don't blow past that point of pain. We don't want to increase any irritation in that knee by just cramming that knee, jamming it into that towel, into that heel slide. So just use the towel as an assist and then relax your knee back down completely. All right, so that was about 30 seconds of the heel slide. We've gone through each of the exercises twice. If you want another round of the exercise, just hit repeat and watch the video again, and you can go through all of those exercises. Remember to go through a pain-free range of motion, increasing gradually as you can tolerate. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more helpful videos, and I'll see you in the next one.